Morning, everyone. It's Friday, October the 11th, here in the Philippines. Taking our morning walk. It's about almost 6 o'clock in the morning. Thought I'd make an update on my 21 months of living in the Philippines here as we walk along. Hopefully everything's well with everybody. I think the Philippines, start this one off a little bit differently, maybe. It really depends on like what type of person you are, on how you view things, because it's a mixed bag over here. I try to be on the positive side, and also I think my other thought is no matter where you go in the world, whether it's America or the Philippines or whatever, Africa, people and things are, kind of similar. What I'm trying to say, I guess, is, there's problems and bad things and good things wherever you go. So you're not really going to run from one other country or another city to another city and find something, totally newness. So there's people and problems everywhere you go. So I try to look at the more positive aspects of places and people where I go. But so with that in mind, I think the Philippines, everybody's up, going to school here, all the kids and stuff. So that's why it's busy here. There's a school up here on the road to the right. So a lot of people walking in the mornings. It's nice and cool. That's one thing about the Philippines. People get up and early and stay out late because that's the best part of the day because it's fairly hot here. I don't mind it. I go out and there's nobody out around noon, and I'm only one walking a lot of times, or one of the few. So with that, we'll start off the video. So I think again, one of the outstanding features here are the people. So you can look around and there's a mix of things here. There's poor sections, or poor, more poor people living in different places, and then you go down the road a little bit and there's a big modern building or a mall or something that looks like you could be any place in the world. So it's that type of stuff. But I think the people are the strong point of the Philippines, in my humble opinion. I think for the most part my experience has been very positive, probably 85-90% positive with people here. So I've really liked that. And I think the Philippines is a blend of different things, like I said, highs and lows. And it's a beautiful country for the most part. Again, my perspective is trying to focus on the positives, and so I find the people beautiful. The landscape and nature is beautiful. 7,600 and some islands. So beautiful beaches and mountains and ocean. So it's endless. I think you could come here and spend a lifetime and never see it all. So, and again, I think people should you come here? Yes and no. Depends on you. I think that's a common thing anymore. People say, it depends a lot, and it really does. So I started off in the province here, and pretty nice, but it's a little difficult to get things done. If you need medical care or to shop, you want a pair of shoes or something, it's more difficult, especially if you're tall, a bigger person. So if you wear size like 12 or bigger, very difficult to get shoes here. Even in the city, I do know and find shoes of size 12, but I think that's the biggest I've found in the Philippines, here in Iloilo. So, and again, some of my top recommendations beyond all that is, take things slow here. Don't come in this, you gotta, take the time to learn people, learn things. Many beautiful women. It's endless. So don't rush in and, meet the first one and everybody's nice and thinks it's going to tell you what you like to hear and be that dream person for you. But not all is what it seems to be. So, be smart about it. They can say they go to church and smile and be beautiful, as many of them are here. Just take your time with things. Same with business. Don't come in and plop down 1 million pesos or 5 million pesos, which is $20,000, is 1 million pesos roughly. And so, I'm going to start a business and have income and generate good income. Generating income here, in my opinion, for the most part, is very difficult. So, in America, you start a business and you might make 50, 100% or more, profit on things of what you do. And something's paid for in a few months, a few years. Here, for the most part, you might make as little as, something like 5 pesos on something that you sell or do. So it's very easy to, not do so well, to put it nicely. So that's one thing there. So, don't rush into buying land, and I'd always recommend, getting an attorney for things, business, or, get things written down and legally documented, because everybody will go, oh, it's not necessarily you, my good friend, and all these different types of things, and be really nice. But as soon as your business might take off or not do so well, people have a change of heart. So it's really no different than wherever, even in America, it's like that. So that's my words of advice, is just take your time. If you can come here, come check it out, save your money, have some savings and income coming in, and the more the better. I think as I've come to here to the city, Iloilo, I find things are a lot more expensive than in the province. But I think you can live, you could still live cheaply here, but the problem in the city is you have all these things, at your disposal. So there's a nice American-style restaurant, and it's 1,000, 1,500 pesos to have a meal. Well, in the province, that's not available, so you're not going to spend that or be tempted, because all they have is a little place on the street, and if the meal's 100 peso, so much cheaper. Here they have a lot of different types of Western style things and Western style prices. So they still have the street food, but they also have the Western style and price of hotels and different things a person want to buy. So it can be very expensive. Then also the thing I brought up before is no matter how long you've been here, if you're from another country, especially, I'll just speak for America, because that's my experience, people generally going to try to take advantage of you because you're, considered rich here. And it's not just human nature. I've had that happen in America as well. So, but people, no matter what you truly have, you're just considered rich, and they're gonna, a lot of times, I would say 50, 75% of the time, they're going to charge you, more money. So be prepared for that. And I don't think there's any way to avoid it unless you're super, knowledgeable about all the pricing. But just be aware of it. My point with that, it's going to, things are going to cost you extra here. So a lot of people, talk about a budget. Well, and let's say like you have a budget of $1,000 a month. I think it's about 50-some thousand pesos. Expect your budget to really be maybe potentially up to 75,000 pesos to 100,000 pesos. And I like to be err on the side of safety and with things. So I don't like living to the exact penny. This is all I've got. I like to have a little window of fluctuation and stuff. I think that's very wise in life with your money and other things as well. You don't come here thinking everything's great or not so great. Just be prepared for change and be adaptable. I think that sums up the Philippines quite nicely. Is be ready for change and roll with it. And if you're that type of person, you're going to go to the beach today, and guess what? It's cloudy and raining all day. Well, you don't go. You find something else to do. Go to the mall, stay home and rest. And if you can roll with that, but if you're going to sit there and be upset because something didn't go your way, well, you're not going to fare well here in the Philippines, because it's Philippines is the Philippines, and it is what it is, and it goes at its own pace. Life is very slow here, low key. Cash is king. Not everything seems what it is. So to sum it up, I think people are very friendly. It's a very beautiful country, in my opinion. Would I recommend somebody coming here? In my opinion, yes. But I would be, make sure you have some income, good income and sufficient income and savings. And be wise when you come here. Take your time. I can't stress that enough. Just take your time with people. You're gonna, if you're a guy from America, have a different woman every day wanting to go out with you or whatever. And they may say this or be that or look like this, but just take your time. Also, you have people, opportunities. Oh, invest here, sir. Buy this, do that, get this good price. And some of it may be, but much of it's not. So I'd keep the money in the pocket, get you an attorney, live in the province if you don't have much money, or if you need modern conveniences, live in the city, near one of the bigger cities. And then don't buy land or buy something. Just live there for, I would say, on all of it, take 1, 2, 3 years, get to know the area, get to know the people, and then take some action. But many people come here and ready to get married to the first girl. And things don't go well usually, 90-some% of the time. Then they want to whip out their money and buy this or buy that, start a business, buy a house, and that doesn't go well a large percentage of the time. So just take your time and go slowly. Everything. Philippines has been here for a long time and will continue to be here for a long time. So the question, I guess, will you be here a long time? So, but that's my 21 months, the Philippines. hopefully I've said something. I know I've rambled on as usual, but hopefully something I've said sinks in and helps somebody. So that's my goal. And people want to comment in the comment section and share their experience. That's always welcomed and encouraged. So feel free to chime in and disagree or agree or put your 2 cents. But that's my 21 months here in the Philippines summary. I try to throw something new in, but at this point it's I'm not discovering a lot new every month. It's pretty much, that's my take on it. So, but that's my journey here in the Philippines. Would I come again? Yes. But them are things I wish I'd have been maybe a little bit more aware of, but you live and learn. All right, we're ended here. There's a big modern building there. I'm not seeing the side space for lease. I guess it's a business building. They have some doors, selling doors there at the bottom of the location. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great weekend coming up, and Merry Christmas. We're celebrating Christmas already. They start here 2 or 3 months in advance, which is very strange to me. But so Merry Christmas to everybody here in the Philippines. Thanks for watching, and everybody back in America, happy holidays to you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.